don't want to see the cameras, alright, so keep quiet. She agreed only to be interviewed if her appearance was disguised. Her voice has also been changed to protect her identity, as she has since changed her name. I'd like to start by asking you about the TV show, in particular about Penny Smith.
It was like he was trying to bring her into our marriage or something like that. Found out that he'd changed my name on the marriage certificate to hers. Kept talking about going on holiday with her, and that was when I kind of got a bit concerned. I kind of noticed it first in the bedroom, and that's where it started getting a bit strange. Because, you know, I knew, you know, when he was, you know, up for sex, then he'd just be kind of coming on to me and going, you know, on your backs, please. And that was it. That was just what, you know, I knew that that's when he wanted sex.
Come on, you. On your backs, please.
No whining or dining, no romance, no flowers, no chocolates, no candles in the bathroom, no nothing, no pampering, nothing at all. You'd just be sitting there watching the television and that would be it. Just be, on your backs please, in this right horrible voice. And then the next minute you'd be upstairs and then that was when it would happen. It's sometimes, you know, following on from that, you know, when he was, I don't know how to say this, when he was inside me, he used to say, all in! And at first, I thought it was a bit of fun. But then, when it carried on, I just started to cry. But that's when I just knew I didn't want it anymore. So after all that, in the bedroom, I just thought I don't want any kids. I'd wanted them before, but he'd always been the one who didn't want them. And I could never understand it, because he's right good with kids.
Yeah, we count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
When we're playing, you'll need to count quicker than that if you're going to calculate pot odds.
But like, where the...
Well, I'm going to win them all off you anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much.
I'm going to win, but you're going to lose. Lee, you're cheating. Give me my money back.
Do you think I'd cheat you? Chances are I'll beat you.
I won.
Well, you believe that if you want to, but I've got your chips.
Got black.
Have you been practicing this week?
Yeah.
Because I remember I said to practice.
I practiced all week, but Mummy didn't let me.
The jester said, I've got to practice, practice, practice.
Practice, practice, practice.
You want to play for money? You know what you're saying? Because you'll lose. When she's playing
You're
real...
cheating.
Stop saying that, please. You've not let me see them, have you? I'll just have a quick look. No, you shouldn't let me look at them. I think you've got a strain, and I've not even seen your cards. Are you folding? You can fold. If you fold, you can turn them over.
I don't want to fold.
You can fold if you want.
I don't want to.
Alright. See, this is what I've got to put up with. It's deprived families. And I'm trying to teach, give something back. And this is response to you. You shouldn't call me a loser, it's not really very nice, is it? However, I had a pair of 7s, but I'll let you have it because I felt sorry for you. She's only a kid, for goodness sake. I'm not a bully. What's a 13? You don't have 13s in poker. Chips. So you're laughing now, but when you're playing down in tournaments and you're saying, I'll raise 13, you're going to be laughed at. Don't let me see them. That's good. Put your blind in, it was one of those. That's it, yep, right. Whoa, whoa, what's that? What's that? You've got this in your mouth.
Orange.
You don't eat chips, you won't go to a poker room and eat some chips, would you? Can I look at that, please? It's got spit on it. Oh, dude. You can't see in a tournament, you won't eat your chips, so why are you eating the sweeties? Alright, well, you've spoiled the game, I'm going to have to leave it, you're going to have to call it a night. You just started crying, I don't know what's wrong with you.
It's the same thing every week. If you think I'm paying...
Same time next week! And that, my friend, is what you get when you play the jester. Eating chips. I don't even like these.
And then he started selling everything, So I'd come back and, you know, my engagement ring would have gone, and then he's not wearing his wedding ring, and I thought, oh, it's Penny Smith again, but no, he's sold that. So I thought, all right, okay. And then he's like getting desperate and selling, you know, sold the fridge, and then I can't open any doors because he's sold the doorknobs. He's saying, oh, I got some mate who needed a job lot and I could sell them. He's playing a game and he's lost. He's put everything that we've got on the table and he's lost. So the only thing he's got left is our dog.
Sorry, did you say a dog?
Yes, our dog. He puts our dog...
An actual dog?
Yes, our dog on the table. Physically puts our dog on the table. So I says to him, when he comes back, you know, where's the dog? What's happened to the dog? And he's saying, oh, you know, I had to put it in, I had a great hand. I had a Jack 7 suited. He loses our dog for a hand.
On Jack 7 suited?
On Jack 7 suited. But what I can't understand is why Lee was selling our stuff anyway. Because he said to us that he had just been promoted to senior civil servant on about 40 grand.
During daily editing, my sound engineer informed me that while shooting Lee at work, behind closed doors, speaking to his boss, Lee had left his wireless microphone turned on. What you were about to hear is what actually was said during that conversation, and once again, I was left stunned.
Lee, this isn't good enough. I've told you about this several times now.
I know, I've said sorry to her though.
I'm not saying sorry's not good enough. This is bullying.
I didn't mean to. I won't do it again.
Right, whether you meant to or not, this is bullying and it can come down to a disciplinary offence and you'll lose your job.
I can't afford to lose a job, man. I've got no else. I can't really play... I'm not a win at poker.
Well,
I need my job. This is all I've
well,
got.
if you need your job, act like you need your job.
I will. I've been trying to. It's just that, you know, with camera crew, it's put me off a bit. I can't do else. I need this job, please.
This woman out
really
there
sorry.
is crying,
I know,
and it's just not a good sense.
I'll say sorry to her again, and I'll knuckle down and get on with it. I'm sorry.
Don't want it to happen again, ever. Because if it does, just once, that's it.
Don't get rid of me, please. I need it, man. Please. I'm sorry.
Well, start acting like you need it, okay?
All right. Cheers, Bob. Cheers, mate.
Is that all done? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all sorted now. Smoothed it all, and I know how to talk to him.
I'd not heard from Lee for several days, and I would have left it that way, but I'm a journalist and filmmaker. I intended to finish what I'd started. I felt Lee needed help, and if I could talk to him face to face, one-on-one, I could at least force admission of his lies, expose him to himself. I was too involved not to at least try. I'd gotten a phone call from Lee to say that he was preparing for a private tournament and that he wanted me to come and cover it. Maybe this was my opportunity to confront him.